Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel Pink Coffee. I'm Neha. I know I have not been consistent, but I'm trying to. I hope you're all doing amazing. So today I have something very exciting for you. It's the Dyson Airwrap 2. It's trending a lot. You all must be wondering what the fuzz is about. I've been using it for more than 2 years, and so I thought I'll give you a complete review with all the pros and cons and all the products you need to use with it, and if it is even worth the price, worth the hype, and everything about it from the Indian hair perspective, like from the texture of our hair, the weather here, if it is worth it or not. So stay tuned, I'll give you everything in detail. This video will be helpful to you even if you already have it. I'll tell you how to use it. If you don't have it, if you are considering whether you should buy it, or if you're simply just curious to know what the fuzz is. So sit back, relax and watch the whole video, and let's get started. So here's the Dyson. Okay, we're not actually unboxing it because I've already opened it. I've used it for 2 years, but I'm going to reveal what's inside here for you. So the first impression for Dyson Airwrap is it's very sleek. When you know you're paying that price, you're definitely feeling the luxury here. It's very velvety, I can say. But what matters is not how the box feels, but how the product is. These are all the tools. Basically, when you're paying that price, you feel like you have something which is very ultra futuristic, and this device, it feels very sturdy in your hand. This is the main machine. Here's the wire for it, and the wire is of a very good quality. Next is this volumizing brush. This is my favorite. I'll tell you why. I don't know if it is in focus. Okay, so this is my most favorite one, volumizing brush. This one is the hair dryer attachment, and it does one other important thing also. We'll go to it towards the end of this. And you have two of these brushes that are meant for straightening your hair, and I think this is with a softer bristle, this is with a harder bristle. This one is, I think, meant for people who have really coarse and very thick hair, so the hard one. Then these two are for curling. So earlier in the previous Airwrap, what you had is your two separate vans for curling in two different directions, but this one is the same one for both. Only difference is the thickness in both of these. You can get tighter curls and slightly thicker curls. With so many different attachments and so many things in your hand, it might feel like you have everything that you need for your hair. You feel like you can conquer your hair world at least with this, but that's not the whole story, because I've been using it for 2 years, so I'll tell you the whole thing. Stay tuned. You can see that this tool is designed to give you different hair looks with a single product. Like the single Airwrap can give your hair different styles, but when it comes to Indian hair, they're really stubborn and thick, and they like to form a wave of their own and mess up everything. I know you can relate to this. So we'll start by drying our hair, semi-drying our hair, because Airwrap can be used only on wet or damp hair. So we'll begin with the hair dryer attachment. This is the one here, air blows from. These openings also have a different purpose. They have these arrow marks for turning. Now the machine here, you have this for adjusting the fan speed. This one is for temperature control. So this is hot, this is medium hot or warm or something, and then this is for cold air, and this is for when you're continuously using it and just for a few seconds you want a burst of cold air, then you can use this. It will go back to normal. It's actually very quick to fix. It takes only like 1 second. And the wire is also really long, so you can attach it far away if you have to, connect it far away if you have to. My gimbal is shaking from this. So this is really noisy. That is one small con, but it doesn't bother me much. What happens is, after having used this Dyson for a long time, like almost 2 years now, when I use another hairdryer, I feel like I'm going to burn the hairdryer by using it for more than 3 seconds. You feel such a huge difference in quality while using it also. And also Dyson really dries your hair very quickly compared to other dryers. So what I have done is I've tried to dry the roots of my hair, and it was pretty quick. I think it took me a minute to dry the roots of my hair. I'll start by showing you this straightening brush, the two brushes that we have here. So it was that quick to fix it. So there's a trick to using this. You need to pull your hair so that your hair can dry in that straight shape. So when my hair naturally dry, they're always wrinkled up, and it's like, see, this is how my hair looks, and that is how it dries also. It looks really unkempt. The brush slowly through my hair, because it's not that my hair is getting stuck. I drag it slowly so that I give it enough time to take shape and to dry. This piece of hair is completely dry now, and it's already taken a nice shape, and I'm doing it real time. I'm not speeding it up or anything. So this is how quick it is. It makes me feel so good. I'll show you another strand of hair, and maybe I'll use the other attachment now. And to remove, this is the button for pushing. That's it. And we're done. It's fit. So the trick is to take smaller pieces of hair so that there's enough air reaching and circulating through all your hair. This frizz on top here, I'll address that right away. Actually, I thought I'll leave it to the end, but I'll do it now. Okay, by the way, I will also be doing a cold shot. So now the air, for like maybe 2 seconds the air is still hot, 2 or 3 seconds, and then it is cold. So now we'll deal with all the frizzy hair flyaways that you can see. I'll remove this. Now we'll go back to using this hair dryer attachment, but the trick is, this is for blow drying. I'm going to turn it around. Yeah, I'm going to turn it around and send it to the back side here. That opening is sent back side. Now the air will blow out through these holes. And also you can choose the direction for this side or this side. I hope you're able to understand this. And this one is for changing the direction of airflow. I'll connect it. So the air is blowing from here. This side it's off. What I'll do is so when we do this is the flyaway attachment. All the flyaway from this side of my head are getting tamed. So this I thought I'll show you in the end, because that's when we use it, like after completely styling your hair, and you can just finish off and then maybe lightly apply a serum or something. So can you see the difference on this side and this side? I missed out some part here, but I think there's still a huge difference. Okay, I need a mirror. So this side is nearly taken care of, and you have to do the same on the other side. So I'll show you my favorite attachment now. This one. You can see my hair is kind of flat here, and if I use this, then I can add a volume. It's like the blow drying at salons. For rest of my hair, you will see a volume has been added. And this is my favorite also, because this is what I use for even straightening or smoothing my hair. This feels like a very natural, healthy, silky hair. And it didn't take that long because I've been showing you real time. The next tool here is this curling wand. So what I normally do is I start by smoothing my hair and all the way till here at least, so that the top part is really smooth and only the bottoms I curl. Again, this is really quick to fix. And again, the direction, if you want to curl your so you can twist it here on top, whether you want to curl your hair outwards or inwards. So you keep it here and you see the direction of the arrow. So if it is showing outside, your hair curl will be outside. So when your your hair is wet and you don't take a very thick strand, then the hair will wrap itself on its own. Go down a couple of times. I do this, I go up and down a few times so that the hair can tightly wrap. So this is how it will look with the thinner one. So after you smoothen your hair on top and then do this at the bottom, it looks really nice. And I did not give a cold shot on this one. Cold shot will set it in place and let it last a little bit longer. Now this really depends on your hair type also. Some people can never have curls no matter what they do. Their hair is so silky, they just fall. So it's the same with Airwrap leave-in also. I'll give it a cold shot. That's how you can do your hair on both the sides, and then you let it stay for some time till it really cools, like your hair needs to set, and then you can lightly open your curls if you want to. And sometimes if you're going out or if you're doing something, which actually what I've seen is it does not last in a windy place. For me at least it did not last in a windy place. So you'll have to put a setting spray or something. I love the look. Not the whole look, but I mean how the product works. Okay, so what I've done now is I've used a smoothing brush. This one, it took me about 5 minutes and I set my hair smooth on both the sides because I was having different things and I can't go out like that, right? So yeah, I love this. Good hair literally mean good mood, good day. It's a very important part of your personality. So this took me like 5 minutes. If I had to start again, dry my hair, roots of my hair and everything, it would take me around 10 minutes max to do this because I don't have too much volume. I don't have too little volume also. And also depends upon your hair length. So this is pretty quick. We'll now move to the most important part, if it is worth it, and also the cons of it. So to start with the cons, there are not many, but the most important one is, it's not important actually, but the box is really heavy. The tool itself is not very heavy, it's slightly heavy but not too much when you compare it with how you hold the box. So while traveling you cannot take the box, of course you can just take this with maybe 2 or 3 attachments that you need. Yeah, so that is it. And also the price point. The price is really high, so that is one con. But when you're paying that price, you're really getting the quality and it's going to last a really long time. Earlier when I used to use hair dryers, I used to change them like probably once a year. Something or the other keeps happening to them. So yeah, this will last really long, and also you're paying the price for this because they have a technology where, when they say there's no extreme heat damage, there is no extreme heat damage, but there is heat damage because when you compare it to your traditional iron, straightening irons and all, they have a metal plate on both the sides, so you're just scorching your hair in between that is going to last long, but you're literally burning your hair when you're doing this. But the Dyson uses hot air to style your hair, so the damage is not direct contact with heat like that. It's only the hot air that is affecting your hair. And I thought I was talking about the cons, but these are all the pros of it. So one important con is, if you have an important event coming up, you cannot suddenly just buy the Dyson and decide that I'm going to use it. You cannot rely on it when it is new because You really have to understand what products are going to use, products you're going to use with a certain hairstyle to make it last long. So the learning curve is really long. It will take you a long time to learn and to get the effect. And when you see people, especially people from abroad, who are having a very nice bombshell blowout with Dyson, it is also because of the texture of their hair, the length of their hair, the hair color, and the haircut that they have. Everything really impacts. So if you have very long hair, which I recently got a haircut like last month or last to last month, so it's looking nice also. But if you have all your hair at the same length and there's nothing happening there, so then it will not give you the same look that you're imagining with Dyson. So one important thing is, it is only a tool to style your hair. It cannot change your hair. It can only change the way it is appearing. So you have to have smooth hair. So hair care is going to be important. Haircut, all of that is not going to change. It cannot change the texture of your hair. It can smoothen your hair a bit, but if your hair is innately very dry, then the dryness is going to show even through the styling. I'll attach a picture here. When I had really long hair and they were not in any good shape, so that made the volume also look much lesser than it was. So that is one thing. So these are the cons. There aren't many cons to it actually. I love Dyson. So this look is going to last for me for about another till my next wash, or unless if I really tightly braid my hair or put a ponytail where the rubber band mark might come. So otherwise it's going to last till my next wash. This is my most favorite one because it gives me this look and I can carry this every day, do it very quickly after every hair wash, and I don't have to use any product with it. No need of a setting spray, or literally nothing is needed. But when I'm curling my hair, I have to set it because curls don't last on my hair. So when it comes to if it is worth buying it for you or not, if you are somebody who regularly maintain their hair, maintain as in style their hair with heat, or at least blow dry every week or something, then this is worth it. But if you're somebody who generally don't blow dry or straighten your hair, then it's not, because if you're going to use it only once in a few weeks, it's just not worth, because you can use any tool then and the damage is going to be minimum only. This is because I wanted to YouTube from a long time and my hair just doesn't look good without blow drying. So this was worth it for me. And yeah, if you think you can spare about 45k or something for a product like this for your hair, even if you're using it once in a while, then this is something very aspirational, like people love. I was obsessing. I had watched every single video there is on YouTube about this before I bought it, and I really love it. So it was worth it also for me. So yeah, that's it for today, and stay tuned. Subscribe to my channel, like the video, share it with somebody. If you found it useful, comment something that I need to improve. Yeah, all of that. Thank you.